And allow the mind to drift. If it wants to distract you, don't pay attention. Just focus on the breath. And always imagine that you have a straw right on your lips. As you breathe out, you breathe in out through the straw. A couple more like that. And one more like that. And before you open your eyes, when we go in together to open our eyes, we're going to use our five senses to reorient ourselves. So as you slowly open your eyes, I want you to scan your room and notice 5 items in your room. Using your eyes, so open your eyes slowly and look around and pick up 5 things around your room with your eyes. And as you counted that 5, tune into your body and pick up 4 sensations in your body. Four sensations. And once you picked up those 4 sensations, listen to 3 sounds. And as you picked up those 3 sounds, try and pick up 2 smells. Really tune into the nose and see if you can pick up a couple of smells. If you cannot, imagine a smell. And once you picked up those 2 smells, out loud, say one good thing about yourself. And unmute. I want to hear all of you say something. So unmute yourself and say one good thing about yourself. I am peaceful.
Calm.
Happy.
I am healing.
Love.
I am quiet.
I am humble.
Can hear you, Renee.
I am humble.
Good. Marie? I can't hear you. Unmute yourself. Veronique?
I'm quiet, sorry. It's on my phone.
Very good. And very slowly pick up your hands like this. And as you bring them down, imagine you're touching a waterfall with your fingertips. You're seeing a waterfall right in front of you as you come down. You barely touching the water. And let's do it all together. 1, 2, 3. All together, synchronized. Imagining you standing in front of a waterfall. Maybe, hopefully, it'll be in the Amazon there. We'll find a waterfall. The birds are around you, the monkeys making noise. And the water is just beautifully coming down here. All together, synchronized. Syncing together. And a few more. And one more. And now, when you bring it one last time, just keep your hands there. Everybody can see my hands? Yes. Imagine my hands are just in front of your hands. And there's a little bit of a distance between them. But imagine my hands are just in front of yours and feel the space in between. Feel that space in between. Feel your fingertips. Feel the palm of the hand. Do any of you feel sensations in your hands? No? Okay. Now feel the middle of your palm. And Mikhail with his finger is just moving his finger, barely touching the middle of your palm. With my fingers barely touching the middle of your palm. Moving it in a circle way. Tickling your palm. Beautiful. Thank you. So now that we are all in sync, synchronized, and one nervous system, I thought this is a good time to ask you some questions instead of always being asked. I want to ask you some questions, if that's okay with you. Yeah? So the first question is, what's in your life right now? Or what in your life feels ready for a new space or some kind of a change? So again, what's in your life right now as it is feels like it needs a new space or a change? So who would like to begin? Just put your hand up if you want to start. Okay, I'm gonna choose. If you're so shy, I will choose Agnes.
Yes, I think my the place where I work need a new space because actually I live and I work in the same home.
Ah,
So people come, and sometimes it's not my sanctuary. For me, it would be easier and more safety, I think, if I have a house for me and um, um, somewhere to work. It's two places different.
okay. Thank you, Agnes. Michelle?
Um, my life's pretty good right now. Yes, one thing I'm missing is I had a very close friend that passed away a few years ago, and I have friends, but I don't really have a friend like she was. So I think that's something that I would like again.
Beautiful. Wow, you're gonna have lots of close friends after this few days together. Okay, Renee, thank you for sharing that, Michelle. And I'm sorry to hear about your friend.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I also want to introduce myself a little bit. I'm Renee. I'm 41 years old and I'm Austrian. I have lived this last 6 years in Germany with my girlfriend. Last year in August, we separated, and I started in October last year my shiatsu praxis to work as a shiatsu practitioner. So I left Germany and returned home to Austria, and I'm building up my new business right now. It was a very hard and sad way to go, but I decided to follow my heart, and so I can say I made the right decision, and I'm happy with the situation right now. So everything has changed in my life in the last 6 months. So I'm in a total changed environment, so I don't want to change anything
Got it.
because, yeah, everything has changed anyway. And so I'm trying to truly find the way to my inner self. And that's also the reason why I want to participate to this retreat.
Got it. Well, there's a lot of changing and a new space is coming, that's for sure. Yeah. Thank you,
Yes.
Renee. Okay, Rick?
Okay. I'm in a room here with somebody else, so I keep myself muted unless I'm
Okay,
talking.
that's good.
Angela is actually upstairs in the apartment doing a Reiki session for a client. That's why
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
down in the common room here. Well, you know my situation. That's my eldest son passed away about a few years ago, and it's been a tough road to get back and you know come out of that big hole. And I feel that I am doing that, um, but I want to find a new purpose in life, if you will. Like I want to you know get to a higher level than I'm at in terms of having goals and being productive. I've been doing a lot of grieving and having days where I just didn't even want to get out of bed, and that's changed, and I want to change that some more so that I can get back to a more positive goal life, with goals and moving more dynamically and less just a healing mode. I want to be more positive and that kind of thing. So that's a change that I want to get.
Fantastic. Rick, thank you very much. Veronique? Oh, technical difficulties. Well, I'll go to Marianne. Oh, there you are. Veronique, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm in France. I've been a carer for 6 years with my eldest child, who is now turned 30 and is very severe, chronically ill with ME/CFS. For those who don't know, it's myalgic encephalomyelitis. It's even so hard to say that it's a long story to explain. Anyway, I had a burnout last year, despite having been on the courses of Michael and others about the subject. I had a huge burnout that I didn't see coming. And in the last couple of months, I've been also looking after my husband because he had a crash. He got run over by someone on a crossing road, and he had a broken ankle. And so I've been looking after both for 2 months. And my husband, said, just go. I feel like you want to go, so go. He gave me a card on a plate, and I didn't want to take it because I thought it was crazy and it was just too good to be true and too expensive, too far, too difficult, too long. And here I am.
You're amazing.
So I'm very happy to meet you all.
Amazing. Thank you, Veronique. Marianne?
Hi. So it's many change in these few months. Some things are closing, some new opening, and many uncomfortable between. How to say? Few weeks, father of my husband dies. We just have where I live, we just have a storm in France. Maybe you heard about it. So many trees down, no more electricity 1 week. Internet is just enough good for tonight, so that's well. What else? In the job, I felt it's like a puzzle going more. I have 2 places where I work, and one I just learned that in July I had to leave this place. So the door is closing, but another is going on. But so I'm between all of this and with all my emotions that are coming on, and which I looking, whoa, where are you? What's that? So yes, it will be great to meet you all in Colombia and travel with Agnes.
Great. Fantastic. Fantastic. What about Juana?
Well, a lot of learning, I think. It's been lots of years of learning and shedding and expanding and exploring and seeing how I can become of service more and more, and how I can learn and, pass all that information through myself first, see what sticks, what works, and then offer it to others. I've been doing a certification in breathwork, and it's been beautiful. It's been very transformative, and I am excited to meet you all in the Amazon and continue to learn and be of service.
Thank you, Juana. Maria, are you joining us? I forget.
No.
Oh.
For everyone, it's Talanoa, it's a family project, so we go there often and take groups, and I was so excited to go, but my husband, he's in another country and he'd like to see the children, and it coincided with the children with holidays, so
yeah.
No, so I'll be there. Because
Yes.
I'll be there because I really want it. We've created this so beautifully, the three of us and my mom, and so I've participated in the creation of these, and my heart is going to be there. I'll have to catch up another of your workshops later on.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yes. We feel your heart always, and
Well,
it's
it's
definitely
lovely to
left
meet
an
you,
imprint on this container and your creation with us. So you'll be with us for sure.
Yeah, I'll be with you, and I really wanted to see you today and put the faces to all the emails and everything. So it's going to be lovely, and I think it's going to be of great advance. And I'm so happy you're going. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Maria. And Wilhelmina, I hope you'll come and be adventurous and join us, Wilhelmina.
No, I just wish you all a very wonderful journey and healing, and I'm looking forward to what you all have to say afterwards. But it will be a tremendous experience, no doubt.
Thank you. Thank you. Now I'll move to another question. Because many of us have gone to retreats, right? And it's always nice to hear what your intentions are, but what won't you want? Like, what do you hope this retreat isn't?
Oh, it's not.
Yeah. Well, what do you hope that it's not? It's not one of those retreats. So just in case you have that, I mean, some of you have been to my retreats already, so you know what it's going to be like. But some of you haven't. So what do you hope that it's not? Or maybe that's a tricky question. Veronique, I'll start with you. I could see a question there.
Do you mean, can you hear? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you mean I hope that we don't get up at 4 and the ice in the icy river?
Well, the good thing is, it's hot there, so there's no ice,
Yeah.
no cold. And 4 o'clock, it's a little too early. Not like we're gonna wake up in the morning, but not at 4 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's an element of going out of your comfort zone for a lot of us. For me, it's huge because not only I decided to come, but I thought I can't possibly travel so far, so long, and so expensively for such a little time. So I took another 2 weeks on my own, which I've never done so far away.
Okay, fantastic.
So, yeah, it's a mix of excitement and fears and scary and exciting and feeling great at the same time, but certainly not so peaceful right now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that, Veronique. Thank you.
Yeah, and when my parents are going to be there, you'll have a lovely team giving you all kinds of advice on what to do, where to go. You'll be taken care of, and everyone's lovely, and Colombians love foreigners. They're open, even with the language barrier. They'll make them, they'll take care of you. So try to relax into that and trust everything will be fine. Yeah. Yeah. And I just feel very honored that you chose the time for yourself with this retreat and that Colombia also called to you. I think that's a really beautiful thing. And I'm sure that's because there's something there for you. It's not just a random. I'm sure you love Michael's work, but I also feel the territory probably has something very special for you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we all are getting out of our comfort zones. Going into the jungle is not something that we all, it has to be a calling, and I'm happy that it's called all of you, including myself. So it's gonna be my first time in the jungle. I can't wait. I feel like the jungle is already talking to me. It's been talking to me actually from the day that I was working with this lovely family. Because when I worked with Maria, Juana, and their mother, and I could feel the place through them. So it's a special place, and I can't wait to be in that place and be immersed. In the best immersive experience of 2025, which they were voted for.
And
I'm so happy.
2026. 2 years in a row. Yeah. Yeah. But it
Awesome.
is very immersive. It's an environment that you can't escape, in terms of sometimes it's easy to get distracted or just going to your mind too often. But what's beautiful about being there is that it invites you to inhabit your body in such in an immediate way. So that is very immersive for that reason too.
Absolutely. Anybody else? So what don't you want in this retreat? Like what do you hope this retreat is not? Marianne?
Oh, no, I think there is nothing. The only one I would not that arrives, because cold water already done, yes, is to be healed. So why should it arrive? Yes. So no, I think I'm okay. I'm open. I know it will be great.
Yeah. Fantastic. Anybody else? Yeah, Renee, go ahead.
I just hope for myself that it's not a bad decision that I will come to this retreat, because financially or from economical side, I actually should not do this and save the money and put all what I have into my new business. But I have learned from my experience, it's not always good to decide with the head. It's also good to decide by heart. And I was truly or honestly thinking about canceling this trip. But at the beginning of this year, my heart started to shout louder and louder and louder and said, Renee, do this, do it, just let's do it. Somehow it will work. And yeah, so I actually made the decision to come. Um, and I'm very happy to do it. And I'm also happy to meet you guys here, everybody, even though I don't know you. I'm convinced that we can share a lot of experiences and a lot of situations. And I love the jungle. in 2022, I visited Ecuador, and it was a really great experience. And I fell in love with this country, and especially with South America, and yeah, and the jungle. It's amazing. So I'm very grateful to be part of this group.
Thank you. We're grateful to have you. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, and appreciate your heart and transparency. Yeah.
Okay, well, Mihail, I think that is a trick question because I don't think there's anything I don't want this to be. I have not been to a lot of retreats, and I saw the recording of the last video call you had. Angela showed it to me, and I was it was looking amazing. And then towards the end of the call, you said that it's not limited to trained healers, that anyone can go. And Angela kind of looked at me and said, "What do you think?" And I said, "I definitely want to go." Yeah, I was very excited for the opportunity. And we're both avid travelers. We love adventure. We've been to the Amazon in Peru once before, long ago, and really enjoyed it. We've been to Colombia before, and we're coming down early, so we're going to go to Medellin and Cali and some other places, I think, before the retreat. So I'm just only excited, and I think it's all going to be very positive. So yeah, trick question for sure.
Yes. Well, it's good. It's good to ask that question. It's a good place to hash things out. Yeah.
Angela's finished her appointment, so she's going to come down and join us in a minute.
Fantastic. Great. Now, some of you, all of you, maybe I'm assuming, are sticking around or going right away back to your everyday life. Who's sticking around after the retreat and around Colombia, I mean, and who's coming back right away?
Well, like I said, we're doing our Colombia travel before, and so after the retreat, we have to come home.
Okay. Now, whenever we do a retreat, I mean, this is gonna be well, ladies that were with me in south of France in the fall. This is gonna be different because we're gonna have a whole team there, and it's really just our retreat. And we're gonna have this container instead of being with other people around and other groups, and so there'll be time to integrate, and we're gonna have also group experiences where we're going out and we're gonna have indigenous people that are healing. So it makes me really happy as a facilitator to have other co-facilitators and having this really tight container on top of the jungle and all the support. But with that being said, the integration is a key aspect of any deep dive or any type of retreat like this. So what are some ways that you would like support with integration post-retreat, or some ways that you found that really work for yourself that you might want to share with the group? So anybody would like to start?
I just would like to say goodbye. I have a ferry to catch, but I'm really happy to meet you all. It will be a life-changing experience. The place is amazing, and from our side, as Kalanoa, you'll have lots of support, lots of harmony given by us, by nature, and thank you for choosing Kalanoa and for believing in this retreat. It will be amazing, and good to meet you. So I'll have to leave.
Thank you, Maria. Big hugs.
Bye.
Hi, Angela.
Hello.
Hi. So just asked the question about the integration component of post-retreat. Like what are some ways that you want to feel supported after the retreat too? Or what are some ways that you found yourself found that has helped yourself integrate certain aspects from past retreats that you might want to share?
It's me.
Yeah, you. Oh, okay, sorry. I was going to help say something while you were thinking.
Okay, go ahead.
I can say, Mihail, that after the last retreat she had in France, she came home and told me a number of times about how things had shifted in her life for in positive ways. So she definitely did integrate into herself the learnings and the processes that you guys did in France.
Good.
I think having a connection with the people that we had the experience with would be beneficial.
Good.
I know I mean, we didn't have that, but I know that things shifted. And I mean, I think in the first week or so, I messaged a few people like, wow, like, how are your boundaries? Mine are solid now. But then, life goes on and,
Recording in progress. Yeah, go ahead.
Life goes on and everybody is doing their thing. And so to have, I don't know, just I guess people that would be interested in having, a monthly Zoom or connecting.
Sounds good. Yeah, so we'll do that. I mean, Juana created a WhatsApp group, so some of you ladies already know each other from France, the France retreat, but as we get to know each other in the retreat, that'll be a good medium, and we can also follow up with the post-retreat gathering and make sure that we are integrating, okay? Because to me, that's really a key. We can have incredible experiences, insights, but how do we integrate that into our everyday life, like in a tangible way, right? That sustains a change. Otherwise, it's just another wow experience, and it's just like reading a good book, and then before you know it, things are the same. Nothing changes, right? So we'll make sure that we'll continue the changes, post-retreat too. Any questions? Anything anybody else wants to add? Anybody else? No? Okay. Juana, maybe something that you want to add from a Kalunao perspective?
Yeah, I will add a little bit of like housekeeping.
Yeah.
I have not included you all yet to the WhatsApp group. So in case somebody's wondering, oh, I haven't received it, is because you haven't not all been added yet. I'm going to go through all the forms. I think I have all your phone numbers there, but if I don't, you'll receive an email just so that I can add you in the group. In that group, I will be sharing a list of what to bring so you guys can start thinking about what to pack and what's useful and what is not useful. And then when you get to, of course, if you have any questions, if you're going to be traveling around Colombia, or if you need suggestions of where to stay, then I'm more than happy to answer those questions as well. Once you get to Leticia, we'll be taking care of you, okay? You don't need to think about how am I going to get to the boat or what's going to happen. No, we will be at the airport welcoming you. You'll be with Kalanoa team members from start to end. Also, in Kalanoa, you'll have a beautiful opportunity to disconnect because there's no internet.
Yes.
So I hope you really use that. That on its own is a beautiful, beautiful reset. But whatever you might need to take care of in terms of communication, work, if anybody's doing any schooling or anything like that and needs to take care of important meetings or submissions or anything like that, just ensure that you can do that before or after the days that you're going to be in Kalanoa. Of course, we have a plan for any emergencies, so don't feel you're going to be in the middle of a jungle without any connection. You will be able to call loved ones, and there is a little Starlink that we can activate if there's ever an urgent need. But I suggest you take care of affairs so that you can just enjoy that, just even forget that your cell phone exists, because that's such a beautiful thing that happens when you're there. Yes, that alone is a game changer. We have all your information in regarding to diet and allergies and all of that, so we're covered. But if you need any medication, make sure to have that with you. Near Kalanoa, there's no pharmacies. In Leticia, you can find some should you forget any of your personal prescriptions. But once you're in the boat to Kalanoa, that's it. There's traditional medicine, which is wonderful, but just make sure you bring your own prescriptions that you're taking, have plenty of it, just in case you don't have a chance to refill them while you're away from your country of origin. There are some countries that require the yellow fever vaccination for re-entry. In Colombia right now is not being asked. But there are some countries that when you're coming back from a tropical country, sometimes they ask for it. So just check with your re-entry into your own countries to confirm. I don't think majority of them do, but I'm putting it out there just so that you guys can do all that part. And what else is coming to mind? Yeah, and just come with an open mind and an open heart. It'll be great. There will be a lot of stimulus from all the six senses, from tastes to smells to sounds. It's being in the jungle is life-changing. What we're gonna do with Mihail, I'm sure, is gonna be incredible. And on top of that, we're gonna be in an environment that on its own just changes you completely. So come with that. With a willingness to experience that. There will be, of course, cultural differences, so be open-minded to that as well. Yeah, any questions, concerns, anything you may need in terms of trip planning, scheduling. I think most of you, we've already covered that with your flights and whatnot, but if there's anything else that you might need, please feel free to reach out either by email or on the WhatsApp group once it's created. And I think that's it from the Kalanoa end. Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you. So organized. I love it.
I try.
That's great. Well, with that, unless somebody else has last words or questions, this is a good time to end. And we'll see you on the WhatsApp group too, which Juana is creating. So if any questions arise from now until we see each other, you can post there, which we can answer. Otherwise, I can't wait to see you physically in a surreal but soon to be real place and have an unforgettable experience with all of you.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Thank you very
Ciao,
much.
ciao.